Welcome back to another exciting video. Today we have the most prestigious Mercedes-Benz you can buy today. This is the 2025 Mercedes-Maybach GLS 600 SUV Night Series. In this video, I'll show you guys the exterior features, the interior, and go for a brief drive and tell you why this is by far the most truly bespoke, top of the line, no compromises Mercedes-Maybach GLS 600. Without further ado, let's get started. As we always do, let's begin with an engine look. Under the hood of this GLS 600 SUV is a handcrafted AMG 4-liter V8 bi-turbo engine producing a staggering 550 horsepower with 538 pound-feet of torque. Now all this power goes to the 9G-tronic automatic transmission and 4MATIC all-wheel drive. This GLS 600 has AMATIC air suspension as well as E-active body control, which ensures that we have robust stability in this GLS. We have a two-tone paint option, which will cost you $18,500. On the upper section, we have the Mojave Silver. On the lower section, we have Obsidian Black, which is why you have this two-tone color option. Notice the pinstripe on the side here separating the top color and the bottom section. Let's begin with the front fascia. Very imposing front grille, finished in dark chrome because this is the Night Series GLS 600. On the lower section, we have the Maybach insignia on the air intakes, dark chrome elements, vertical slats, finished in the same dark chrome, front-facing camera on the lower section, and the Maybach lettering on the upper section of this grille, which is absolutely massive. Notice the Mercedes star also finished in the same chrome accents. Stepping on the side section here, we have the two-tone color option. The color option will cost you about $18,000. On the upper section, we have Mojave Silver. On the lower section, we have Obsidian Black. Notice the pinstripe across, which separates the upper from the lower section. The multi-beam LED lights also receive a special touch. We have rose gold LED lights with the Maybach lettering on the side here. Truly bespoke Mercedes GLS Maybach. We also have horizontal eyebrow at the very top, multi-beam insignia, and these are intelligent lights, which means they do have cornering abilities. And if you look right inside here, each of these LED lights is composed of 84 individual LEDs, and you can see the 84 LED insignia inside the headlight casing. Stepping on the side here, we have 23-inch 7-spoke Maybach wheel options. You can actually notice the Maybach emblem all across the entire wheel itself. You can't even see the front rotors. The front rotors are actually perforated. You can barely tell with the silver brake calipers. The size of the front tire is 285/40 R23. These are 23-inch rims. The wheel arches finish in the same color as the car, Obsidian Black. We have black side mirror housings. Let's step to the rest section here. We also notice the Maybach emblem on the side here on the C pillar. The rear design, very, very bespoke. GLS 600 insignia right, Maybach on the left-hand side, and the new LEDs. This GLS has a 7,700 towing capacity. We have a class 2 trailer hitch, and these are actually real exhausts. And notice the chrome elements on the back section here. Let's check out what we have in terms of storage. We have about 18.4 cubic feet of storage in this GLS at the back here. Notice the Maybach lettering as well on this cargo cover right here. And there is also a button here to lower the suspension of the GLS. I'll press it once. And you can see the suspension is actually lowering the GLS right now. And then on top here, we have the electronic tailgate on this GLS 600. And another option you get in this GLS 600 are these side running bows, which typically pop in and out the lower section of the car as you step inside. And if I open them again, you can see how the side steps pop out. And because this is a Night Series GLS 600, these are finished in dark chrome. Truly bespoke GLS 600. Other options you get these aluminum flowing lines on the wood trim, the rear seats, power memory seats 1 to 3, heated as well as cooled seats, Burmester high-end 3D system. This car has a total of 29 speakers. You can see the speakers up here as well. There's one over here, one on the other side. There's also one at the back here. And on the A pillars, we have some speakers all the other side. And also we have some additional speakers back here as well on either side. So the sound system in this car is truly one of a kind. And notice the trays on the back for the passengers. Love the 64 colors ambient lights flowing through the cabin. Also see the Maybach insignia everywhere in this car. This car has a very nice climate control system for the rear executive seat package. The options are also found down here as well. You can adjust our temperature, and two cup holders sit at the center here with the heated as well as cooled options. Close it in that fashion. You have HDMI ports right here for the rear seat entertainment. Some storage in the back here as well. You can see this is a Night Series design. The rear passengers can adjust the infotainment system options from the back here. We have nav systems. You can see that as you drive. Connect your headsets over here as well. Drive to a location. And all the options you'd find in the front are also found in the back here. We have classic massage system in this Maybach. This is a 10 function massage system all throughout. You can adjust lumbar support, seat positioning, side bolsters. Seat climate control options as well can be found at the back here. You can also see how fast you're moving by pressing that button. Look at the vehicle metrics, engine data as well on your GLS. And that's really the rear seating on this GLS 600. On the door section here, love the leather design, 64 colors ambient lights, the wood trim, power memory seats at the back, heated, cooled, and ventilated seats. Mr. High-end speaker system. Love the leather as well. And that's really the rear section of this GLS. Let's jump inside and go on a test ride. Same design at the front. We have this wood trim steering wheel finish in black. Black pinhole lacquer trim all around. Maybach lettering on the steering wheel as well. This is a heated steering wheel. And notice the paddle shifters behind the steering wheel as well. And cruise control options on the left. MBUX options on the left and also on the right hand side. For the central display, we have these options over here. Voice options are also standard in the GLS. And notice the typical rather chrome accent is also finished in this dark chrome. The Mercedes star on the steering wheel. Love the wood options with the aluminum flowing lines and the 64 color ambient light network all throughout the cabin. Also on the speaker system on the A pillars. And pillowcases for comfort on each of the seats. Very nice 10 function massage seats on this GLS with the gray contour stitching. With the nappa, this is black pearl nappa leather on the seats. And the pedals have the Mercedes Maybach lettering as well. Notice the Maybach Night Series options down here as well. Here we go inside the GLS 600. Let's check out how it starts up. Pretty impressive. As I mentioned before, this car has the handcrafted AMG 4-liter V8 bi-turbo engine over 500 horsepower. Sounds truly impressive. For the driver's perspective, we have a number of drive themes. We have understated. I'm going to leave it on the... Let's go to the sport theme. Also, I'm going to swipe right and press the info menu, vehicle options, engine. This car is so quiet, can barely hear anything outside. Wow, it drives so smooth. The Airmatic suspension is truly one of a kind. This car also has the E-Active body control, which means it sort of leans around the corners. It has a variable torque distribution system. The 4MATIC all-wheel drive is also variable as well, which means based on the road conditions and how you drive, it can vary the torque on this car and send it to any axle, front or the rear, ensuring you have a truly remarkable driving experience on this GLS 600. It just drives so well. And you really can't tell whether you're driving fast in this car. It just glides. It moves so quick. 0 to 60 time in this GLS 600 is 4.8 seconds. Now that's pretty damn fast considering this car weighs 7,400 pounds. So it's a truly heavy car, but it goes from 0 to 60 in 4.8 seconds. That's truly mind-boggling, but that's courtesy of the AMG 4-liter V8 bi-turbo engine on this GLS 600. It just takes off. There is no ticking away from this car. If you can get over the size or the length of this car, about 18 feet if I'm not wrong, so it's a truly long car. You can just really enjoy how it drives. You can see some fans are really saying hello to me here, but it's a pretty impressive car. It's just truly impressive numbers from this GLS. Now the 9G-tronic 9-speed automatic transmission is truly excellent. This car also has paddle shifters behind the steering wheel. You can use those if you prefer, but I think the 9G-tronic 9-speed automatic transmission does an excellent job of gear shifts. You barely need to use the paddle shifters. I think the balance of power, torque distribution, delivery, the steering wheel response is just adequate on this GLS 600. And this car has a number of drive modes. We have a curve mode here, which I haven't seen before, and there is another mode, the Maybach mode. I bet you this is basically the chauffeur mode. Very soft suspension. It just sort of glides. I can barely tell I'm driving. I mean, it's just virtually driving in the clouds. It just feels so smooth. Wow, it's just, and there is no feedback from outside. There is barely any noise. It's as if I'm in a house, but I'm actually driving in a GLS. We have the comfort mode and then the sport mode, which ramps up the torque, the engine, and you can also see through this menu engine metrics, torque, power, and we do have the 3rd generation MBUX system here on this GLS. I'm gonna go to the navigation. We have more data, more metrics in this car. Very large display for the nav system, digital instrument cluster on the driver's side, central display, ton of data in this GLS. Now the same off-road menu can also show up on the driver's side. You can see we're heading east in the GLS, and you can see the altitude, how high you are in terms of elevation. You can see the drive, suspension, and all the other nice metrics you can have in your GLS. I'm gonna go back to the Maybach or the sport theme here. Oh, And then, by the way, one thing I noticed, because of the seat kinetics, these are beautiful seats. As you accelerate, you actually receive additional support from the base of the seat and the back of the seat. The driver has power memory seats 1, 2, 3, heated, cooled, as well as ventilated seats. The speaker system is truly remarkable in this car. Let's see if we can get some Mercedes or Maybach inspired sounds here. Go to the comfort menu, go to the energizing comfort, and listen to the audio system. I think I'll use the other one. Let's change that. This is the energizing comfort, which when you set it as you're driving, based on the mood you're in, let's say for instance you want to set the joy mood here, plays relaxation and sunlight to lift your mood. That's the energizing comfort system, which, by the way, as you set up that system, it adjusts your seat, engages the massage, and really allows you to relax, and also engages the air freshener, and also starts to cool the seats based on the option you select. On a scale of 1 to 10, this is basically an 11. There is no other SUV or any other car in this segment which comes anywhere close to a Mercedes-Maybach. Naturally, we have the nav system here as well, and I believe this system also has augmented reality navigation. You can see all the buildings across. There are 3D. Let's go here.
In a quarter of a mile, turn right onto Rosa Parks Boulevard.
So I do believe this is a 3D augmented reality navigation, because there is a camera system up here on the windshield, which...
In 800 feet, turn right onto Rosa Parks Boulevard.
There we go. The map system shows up here, shows you where you need to turn. Very vibrant map system. This is HD quality, almost 4K quality in terms of
now turn
how it
right
shows.
onto Rosa Parks Boulevard.
Overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, this is basically an 11, the GLS 600. It's got a ton of power, very practical SUV, ton of options. But again, it comes with a hefty price tag. This SUV is $229,000. So it's not cheap, very expensive, but you get a ton of option. And this is the 9 Series Maybach. Of course, MSRP starts at $178,000, but this is truly the best of the best in the GLS. And that's pretty much it, guys. And look at the 2025 Mercedes-Maybach GLS 600. And a big thank you to Rossi here at Mercedes-Benz of Salt Lake City, or Ken Golf Mercedes, for giving me some time with this car. So this goes out to Rossi and Jesse. If you want to find your dream car, your dream Mercedes-Benz, check out the video description. I'll leave the phone numbers to get in touch with Rossi or Jesse here at Ken Golf Mercedes in Salt Lake City. Until next time, guys, stay positive. Peace.